Hi, it's me again, and one of the last videos I did on TV licensing, I know I've been a bit off the boil a bit, I've been busy with work and stuff, but one of the last ones I did was a letter. I don't know if you remember seeing it, it was this one, Dear Legal Occupier, where in the letter they stated, you have not responded to our letters yet, and you've left us no alternative to proceed with the final stages of our investigation. And Black Belt Barrister talked about this in one of his videos. I don't know if you saw it. Here's a little bit of that.
Genuine question. Could it be that TV License has been lying to us all this time? Because there's a very important question I'd like to raise in this video, which I credit ChilliJonCarne for, because I watched his video this afternoon having a bit of a lazy Friday, and I thought to myself, that's a darn good question.
In that video, he goes on to talk about the letters where they say, this is a different stage of the investigation. We're now at the final stage of their investigation, and at the end of the final stage of their investigation, they should just write the investigation off, right? Stop sending you shitty letters anymore, because that could now be classed as harassment, right? It was quite an interesting video. I'll put a link to it down in the description below and a pinned comment or something like that. He makes a fair point, and he looked at it from a different angle I didn't even think of at the time. So I've got another letter here. I was in my letterbox yesterday, and I've got another one. Now, I was expecting this to be a letter from TV Licensing saying, we clocked your video, we clocked Black Belt Barrister's video. Yeah, we're sorry, we're going to stop writing to you now. It is harassment, isn't it? But no, this one says, official notice, investigation opened. And the last one said, as you have not responded to our letters yet, you have left us no alternative but to proceed with the final stages of our investigation. So the last letter, they were in their final stages of investigating me. Now they've opened an investigation. What one is it? TV Licensing. Make your bloody mind up. So let's have a quick look at this. I do believe I've covered this one in the past, so I won't bang on forever. But I think it's important to have a look at it. Anyway, bear with. I don't know why I always say bear with me when I open a letter, because I cut that bit out. You don't have to sit there for 5 minutes wasting a complete roll of bloody gaffer tape trying to cover up your personal details on here. Anyway, official notice, investigation opened. As I said, the last one was they're at the final stages of their investigation. So, I don't know, maybe it's an admin error. Or maybe these letters are absolute bollocks and just sent out to scare you. Who knows? Dear Legal Occupier. So, the final stages of their investigation on the last letter still didn't find out my name, even though it was written on my postbox downstairs in the entrance to these flats. This is an official warning that we are carrying out an investigation of your address. We have asked you to contact us several times, but you have not responded. There is still no record of a TV license at this property. That wording's a bit similar, isn't it? So you're carrying out an investigation of my address. You still haven't found out who I am, and you still haven't been to the property. What kind of investigation is this? For 6 years, you've been carrying out an investigation of my address, and I am still Dear Legal Occupier. We have asked you to contact us several times, but you have not responded. Because I don't have to. There's no law saying I have to tell you I don't require a television license. If you're new to this, a television license is required if you watch or record anything that's been broadcast or access BBC iPlayer. You can still watch ITVX, Sky Go, Disney Plus, all of that without a television license as long as you don't watch things live. I don't require one. I can tell them by doing a thing called a no license needed declaration. I don't have to do that. I don't have to tell them anything. In the same way that, you know, I'm not going fishing today. So I'm not going to go to the post office and let them know that today I don't need a fishing license. It's no different. So, yeah, I don't have to contact you. So why are you accusing me of anything? It is a criminal offence to watch or record live TV without a licence on any device. This includes all. Why are you assuming that I am? Does that not sound like assumption to you? That sounds like they're assuming I'm doing something wrong. Why can't they, at the top, we notice you don't have a television licence at the moment. We just wanted to make sure that you know that you can't watch or record anything that's been broadcast or access BBC iPlayer to watch BBC stuff without buying a TV licence. If you are doing these things, give us a call. We'll be happy to sell you one. No, they've gone the full negative and they're assuming I'm doing something wrong. It's a criminal offence to watch or record live TV. Isn't that not wrong? Why are you assuming I'm doing something? I'm a good man. I'm a good person. I'm not doing anything wrong. How can you stop this investigation? What investigation? What investigation is this? You've opened an investigation, whereas last week you were at the final. This is the most. If you ever were concerned, if you've ever received one of these letters and you were concerned by it, you were worried, thinking, "Oh no, you shouldn't be worried. This should be making you chuckle." This is complete and utter bollocks, isn't it? But how can I stop this investigation? I can buy a license, right? That's the one thing you want me to do. If I've recently moved, no, not done that. Let us know you don't use. Oh my fucking life! Let us know you don't use TV receiving equipment at the address. How's that work then? How's that work then? Because here, in front, you can't see it, is a laptop that could be construed as TV receiving equipment. I could, if I wanted to, watch live broadcast TV on this laptop here. I'm filming this on my iPhone. I've got ITVX, I believe, on there somewhere on all four. On there, I could press the live buttons and I could watch live broadcast TV. Behind you, there's a TV on the wall. In the bedroom, there's a TV on the wall. But I still don't require a television license. That cannot be right. There's no way that can be right. They need to update this wording. You can use all the television receiving equipment you want. The license is based on what you use that equipment to do. So if you watch a recording that's being broadcast or access BBC iPlayer, you do require a license, yes. But it doesn't mean you can't have the equipment that does it. It's just whether you use that equipment to do the thing. So I can have kitchen knives. I've got big fuck off chef's butcher knives and cleavers and everything in my drawer over there because I'm quite the avid cook. I can have them as long as I don't go murdering people with them. Then it becomes an offensive weapon and it's illegal. If we don't hear from you, which you won't, our enforcement team will schedule a visit. When? You could be prosecuted if we find you have been watching, recording, or downloading TV programs illegally. How are you going to find that out? Even if you do come, which I doubt very much that you do, but even if you do come, I won't engage with you. Even if you could knock directly on my front door, I'm in flats, so you can't. But let's say I was in my old house and they knock on the front door, open it up. Hello, who are you? Hi, I'm from TV licensing. No, thanks, mate. Shut the door. Done. Investigation over. They can't put the foot in the door. They can't keep knocking. They can't barge their way in with a SWAT team. It doesn't work like that. So if I don't talk to you, which I won't, how are you going to find anything out? Not that I'm doing anything wrong in my property, but how would you ever know if I was? Because I'm not going to tell you and I'm not going to let you in. So, yeah, how are you going to find that information out? Because you're not, are you? You may have to pay a fine of up to £1,000. Fair dues. The maximum fine is £1,000. Never once heard of it being given out. It is the maximum fine. Average fine's about 150 quid. And any legal costs and all. Yours faithfully, Scott Robson, Regional Manager of Enforcement. Enforcement visit approved. Off, Scott. I don't know how they're getting away with this. That is now harassment. I've gone through all the stages. I'll have to dig them all out. I've got them in a cupboard down there. I've gone through all the stages of letters from this, the first one, all the way through to we're at the final stages of our investigation. I guess I'm starting back on it again. How is this not harassment? I haven't no one from this address has contacted you. I'm still being called Dear Legal Occupier. So as far as you're concerned, there's either nobody at this address or nobody at this address wants to engage with you. Either way, you can stop sending the letters now, can't you? I don't get it. I think it's ridiculous. They're just going to go round and round and round. I've already got a stack like that. I'm going to have a stack like that by the end of the bloody year. Oh, yeah, more videos, I suppose. Let me know what you think about this. Have you had this letter? It's ridiculous. This whole system is ridiculous. I obviously don't want to engage with you, so you can stop it now, tele-licensing. All right? And you can let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hit all the buttons and everything as well while you're leaving your comment. So if you do that, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.